So I am going to let everybody introduce themselves. So Victoria C, tell us who you are, where you're from and what your prize is today.
Hi everyone, so I am representing Fort Young Hotel and Dive Resort in Dominica today, and my prize is a £50 Amazon voucher for the lucky winner, so keep listening.
Super, thank you very much, Vic. And Victoria W.
Hello, it's nice to meet you all. Just to make it a little bit easy in the chat box, refer to me as Ruby and I'll answer that absolutely fine. So I'm here and my prize is a 3-night stay for 2 people in a standard room with Tamassa Resorts in Mauritius.
Oh, super duper. Thank you very much. And Karen, you're muted. Oh, it's okay. You've done it.
Hello. Hi. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Karen from Tourism Seychelles, all the way from the Seychelles. Happy to be with you this afternoon. And my prize is a beautiful home scenting kit, Seychelles branded. So to make you feel a little bit like you in Seychelles at home. So see you later.
Thank you very much. So you need to listen carefully. So as always, every single person that is on this webinar will be entered into the spin to win. Towards the very end, just as we've done the question and answers, we will do, each of the suppliers will ask you a question. The first person with the correct answer will get 10 additional entries into the spin to win. So there's more of a chance of you winning. Not to say you're going to win, but you've got more chance to do so. So definitely get listening out for the join the presentations because the questions will be in there. Okay, so I'm going to hand over to Ruby. She's going to whisk us off to Mauritius. I'm waving to the opposite side of the island. We're going down to Belom. So over to you, Ruby.
Okay, so I just want to talk to you a little bit about Tamassa, and then I've got one of my colleagues in resort that's actually going to give you a bit of a run through. So Tamassa is our vibrant 4-star all-inclusive resort nestled within the tropical gardens on the beautiful beach of Belom in the south of Mauritius. It's just a 45-minute transfer from the airport. Tamassa is surrounded by dramatic mountains and dense sugarcane fields. You'll find an effervescent atmosphere combined with a contemporary design where the young and young at heart will find a perfect spot to have fun and relaxation. Tamassa will be reopening to international guests from the 1st of October, so just a couple of weeks away, and we really can't wait to welcome you. So I'm going to pass over to my colleague who's going to showcase the resort and just talk through a little bit about the ethos. So sit back, relax, and I'll be back with you soon when I can get the video to move on. Just give me a second.
Tamassa, it's all in the name. Tamassa echoes the beating of drums, tam-tam in Creole, and also means celebration and enjoying the moment. In our typical Mauritian life, the biggest family reunion takes place every weekend on a beach, surrounded with those who are dear to us, literally to do a big Tamassa. It's no different for us, as we firmly believe in appreciating the little things that brings joy to us and to the ones we love. Our purpose is bringing people together. Our new brand carries omnipresent success, popularity, and infectious energy to ensure that all our guests feel closer to their loved one and leave us truly happier at the end of their stay. These are what we stand for, and these values will empower our team members to bring life to the new brand and will inspire their action to provide unique experiences for our guests under the concept of Together You Love. The Together You Love provide an area of activities catering to all age groups in a playful and relaxed atmosphere. With togetherness at the core of the brand, we will help our guests to reconnect and appreciate the most important thing in life, each other. Together You Love drinking and dining with us. We believe that the best memories are often made around a table, and food always tasted better when paired with good company. Our restaurants and bars are designed to bring people together in a sociable and experiential setting, with a variety of options ranging from informal day dining to our a la carte restaurant. A glimpse of how we operationalize this Together You Love through a giant swing dining option that is a communal seating, our Green Shack experience, a secluded herb garden where the island's kitchen best recipes are served family style, and sunset get together around a bonfire with good company and good drinks. Together You Love our fresh take on wellness, a fresh take on wellness that's less prescriptive and doesn't take itself too seriously. Whether our guests crave for time alone, a bonding experience with their partner, or some social group pampering, our friendly, fun and informal approach is all about them to each other and bringing everyone closer. We spend less and less time with those most deserving of it, and when we do, we are rarely truly present. Everything at Tamassa is designed to bring people closer before we find ways of keeping them close. Just as an example, our arrival experience is warm, informal and fun. So whilst the lead member of the party is completing the appropriate paperwork, the other parties are invited to take part in a check-in challenge. It might be a Rubik's Cube if it's a couple, or a game at our giant lawn for the entire family. We always reward our winners right from the beginning. Happy kids equals happy parents, and we've created a range of facilities and services designed to bring our guests peace of mind and the best of time together. Our Tam Tam Club is an industry-leading concept that's fun, educational, and best of all, open till late. Here, children from different countries and culture forge friendship, acquire new skill and knowledge together, with a focus on learning through play. Activities range from kids spa time, cooking academy, in-room tent menu, and we have ensured that each category have a plentiful of activities. We have as well a twin category for those too young to be considered teens and too old to be considered as kids. At Tamassa, no one is put aside. Our fun, transformative experiences feature a lineup and not so expected services, pastime and fun times, all designed entirely around bringing people together whilst keeping them entertained. Here we have concepts like a pillow fight room, weekly foam parties, tandem bicycle, and so many more. As you can see, these hard times that we are in currently did no way deter us from bringing people together. At Tamassa, we have embarked on a campaign of connecting hearts.
Wow. What do you think of that then? So let's just recap on some of the things my colleague just went through there. Oh, I don't want to play the video again. Sorry, bear me a minute. There we go. So all our rooms at Tamassa are set within individual buildings, as you can see there in the image, set in the lush tropical gardens. And they're all sea facing, so you never have to worry about not having a sea view. They have beautiful views across that cobalt blue lagoon for you to enjoy day and just to chill out with a drink around by the pool or on your balcony or veranda. Guests can choose from either standard, superior, beach rooms, or even our deluxe family rooms, which would be suitable for your larger families. We can also accommodate guests with disabilities in one of our 8 specially adapted rooms. Guests can benefit from our complimentary high-speed Wi-Fi throughout the resort, or take a dip in one of the resort's 4 amazing pools, if the beautiful ocean is not their thing. For those wishing to indulge in the well-being, take a visit to the Santoja Spa and book in for a relaxing treatment with one of our therapists in one of the 14 treatment rooms that we have, or even a hammam. Tamassa has a fully equipped fitness centre, and we will also provide throughout the day and various exercise classes in a group environment. And we also offer complimentary water sports, including windsurfing, pedal boats, kayak, sailing, snorkeling, even water skiing, or if they want something a bit more relaxed, they can take a trip on one of our glass bottom boats. At Tamassa, for dining, we have 2 restaurants, The first one being Show, which is our main restaurant, and that's open for breakfast and dinner in a buffet style environment. And then we have Playa, which is our beach restaurant. Now that's open between 9 a.m. and 10 p.m. That serves lunch and dinner, but on an a la carte basis. Or guests, I can't speak today, sorry. Guests can also enjoy some lunch between midday and 3 o'clock at B Bar, which is our lounge bar. That's open between 9 and midnight, and you can join us even between 3 and 5 for afternoon tea, or maybe grab some ice cream from the ice cream parlour. We also have, and you can sit in the background here, our burger truck. So if guests want something a little bit more indulgent, that's open between midday and 3 o'clock every day. But don't worry, if guests are going out, although we're in an all-exclusive resort, if guests want to go out and explore the island, they can order 24 hours before a packed lunch from reception, and that'll be ready with them to take with them on their tour around the island. We also offer a full entertainment package for guests during the day and the evening. But if we do have some guests that want to party a bit later, we have our own nightclub called Tamassa, and that's open on Wednesdays and Saturdays between 11 o'clock and 2 a.m. So we really do have something for everyone at Tamassa, and we look forward to welcoming your guests soon. So what can your guests benefit from? So at the moment, we have a UK September sale, or if you're in an alternative market to UK and Ireland, it's called the reopening offer. So we're giving a 15% saving if you book between now and the 1st of September and the 1st of December 2021. If you stay between the 1st of October and the 22nd of December 2022. Plus, if you do book a 7-night stay before the 30th of September, to stay between the 1st of October and the 22nd of December 2022, we'll give all guests a 3-day excursion to our private island, Ile de Coco. So it just goes for me to say now, if you have any questions, please do pop them in the chat box, and I'll try and answer them as we're going along. If not, we look forward to receiving your guesting results soon. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ruby. I like the fact of going to the private island. That's a good.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's normally a chargeable excursion, because obviously we're celebrating the opening of the island. We're giving guests, if they book by the 30th of September, a free trip. And it's worth it. It's beautiful over there. As you know, Sarah, we've been several times. Yes,
exactly. No, it's stunning. So thank you very much. So hope you was all listening very carefully. And I was waiting for your pronunciation of the island, but you did pretty well.
Yeah, I'm getting better, aren't I?
Yeah. I think Karen, how would you say it properly? Ile de Coco. You say it because you say
Ile de Coco.
Okay. I'm not far out then.
Oh, okay. Super. Thank you very much. Karen, over to you. Sorry, I'm making you speak French now.
No worries. All right. Thank you, Sarah. So good afternoon, everyone. So today I will take you down to my little islands. We'll hop across from Mauritius, across the Indian Ocean to the Seychelles. So just give me a second. There we go. Okay, perfect. So I love today's theme, fun in the sun. So I thought it was really great. So what better place than the Seychelles? It's sunny and warm all year round, and you can have a lot of fun. So why the Seychelles? What makes us different? What makes us unique? And I'm still very proud to say that today we are still one of the most uncommercialized, pristine destinations remaining. Still exclusive, no mass tourism. So still very much intact, I will say. We do have some of the most beautiful beaches in the world where the fun in the sun really fits really well. But again, beautiful, long, deserted beaches. Most of the time, you'll be on your private little beach the whole day. It's still exclusivity, but I think it can still be affordable. And it is very diverse, from the people, the culture, the cuisine. So immense diversity and variety on all the islands. So this is us just north of Madagascar on the east coast of Africa. Altogether, 115 islands in the Seychelles, so a lot to choose from and a lot to visit. We do have 6 groups of islands, but the main action and all the activities are happening on the inner island group. So this is where I will take you. We do have two types of islands. These are our beautiful granitic islands with forests, mountains, and nature reserve, and the typical granite of the Seychelles. But we also have the flat little coral atolls, and these are very different. And again, two very different experience and different things to discover as well. So this is the inner island group. The first thing I will always mention when traveling to the Seychelles is island hopping, island hopping, island hopping. It is a shame to go all the way there and just stay in one place. Each island is unique, each island is different. And the traveling time between the islands is maximum 1 hour by boat. So easy accessibility, but a lot to discover and a lot to do. So a real shame if you only stay on one island. So this is our main island. So I'll go through the islands quickly and then we can talk about some activities. This is our main island of Mahe with the international airport and our small little capital, Victoria. It is known to be one of the smallest capitals in the world. So in 10 minutes, you can walk around and discover the little town. You've got the tropical market. This is where you can buy your souvenirs, spices, mingle a little bit with the locals, visit the museums, churches, temples. So a lot to discover and should definitely be on the itinerary for the day. Outside of Victoria as well, we have some great attractions. For example, we have a distillery where you can see how they make our local rum, the Tamassa rum. And of course, you can do some rum tasting and buy some to take home. They also have a spice garden, but a really great attraction to also include on the itinerary. We've got some botanical gardens, spice gardens, so a lot to visit while you're on the island. But the island is not spared in terms of beaches as well. For example, this is one of our beautiful, petite, very isolated beach on the island of Mahe, and there's many more where that came from. The island is surrounded by marine parks, so easy for snorkeling. You don't need a boat, you just your flippers and your mask, and you can go out and discover the amazing underwater world. I mentioned the granitic island. They are covered by forest and nature reserves. So just on Mahe, you have 12 different trails, and it's excellent with a guide to go and explore. And this, as you see, it's not a typical image of the Seychelles, because people think of Seychelles, they only think of beaches, but the dense forest, the waterfalls is actually a nature's paradise, a lot to visit. Again, you can go hiking and trekking and really explore on your own. From Mahe, then we move down to Praslin, which is our second largest island. Again, 15 minutes by small domestic flight or 1 hour by the fast ferry boat, and you are on Praslin. Praslin is special as it's the home of one of our UNESCO World Heritage Site, the Valley de Mai. Again, it has to go on the itinerary. It is a beautiful tropical rainforest. It's home to our very famous coco de mer. So again, fun in the sun. I would say this has to go as one of your activities for the day. The coco de mer is the largest and heaviest nut in the world. It is can grow up to about 30 kilos. You've got the male and the female nut, and it's also the home of the black parrot. And it is our national bird, and again, endemic to the Seychelles. You won't find it anywhere else in the world. Some of the islands close to Praslin are amazing for day excursions and day trips. Again, amazing experiences from Kuza and Arid, where if you are bird lovers and you want to do a bit of bird watching, these are our bird sanctuaries. We do have about 13 endemic species of birds in the Seychelles. Curieuse is the famous island that, again, you can go for the day, and this is where you will find our giant land tortoises. They're a little bit everywhere on the islands, Mahe, Praslin, Ladique, but in Curieuse, it's a little bit like their home, and they move around freely, and you go there to visit them for the day. Ladique is again a must-see. It is the third largest island in terms of population. It is very, I would say, authentic and traditional. It almost feels like you've gone back in time. It's a different pace of life. And again, if you go to the Seychelles and miss Ladique, you've really missed something. So Mahe, Praslin, Ladique should definitely be in the itinerary, and you can do a 3-island island hopping. This is one of the islands close to Ladique, Coco Island. Again, great for excursion, great to visit for the day. And I have to say, Ladique has some of the most beautiful beaches in the Seychelles. The typical granite rocks, the granite formations, it is a must to visit. We've got the likes of Petitance, Grandance, and the most photographed of all is on Sous d'Argent, the beach that you see at the bottom. And that is I would say, the most photographed in the world. And it is because of its granitic boulders and granitic formations. Again, you cannot miss this if you are on the island. The other islands are mainly island resorts, one island, one resort concept. Again, with a higher budget, you can combine it with Mahe Pal and Adik. And here you get the sense of your own little private island with your private villa and pool. And it is a little bit of a different experience as well. Our little coral atolls, our little coral islands are also accessible. You have Bird and Dennis just north of Mahe, 45 minutes flight, and you are on Bird and Dennis. Again, a completely different experience. It's a flat island, different nature. It's surrounded by a coral reef, so amazing snorkeling, diving, fishing, and this is definitely where you would see the sea turtles as well. We do have a very special guest on the island, and his name is Esmeralda. And he is actually one of the oldest giant tortoises in the world, and he's nearly 200 years old. He lives on Bird Island. So if ever you go to the Seychelles, Bird Island, I think should also be on that list. When you go further out into the outer islands, most of these are uninhabited, but we do have 2 of them with a resort, and that is Alphonse and De Roche. Again, it's a different experience. It's a little bit like a modern Robinson Crusoe. It's perfect for to go swimming with the dolphins, to go fly fishing. Very popular for fly fishing. We've got people from all over the world coming to the outer islands of the Seychelles for fly fishing. So I think these islands give you a good overview of where you can go. So when can you come to the Seychelles? It is an all year round destination. So we're outside of the cyclone belt, and so we don't get affected by cyclone. If you are looking for some of the best months to visit, then March, April, May, September, October, November, which is the spring and autumn in Europe, I would say the best of the best. December to mid-February, we do get a bit more tropical rain showers, but again, a couple of hours each day and not on all days. So you can still go out and do all your activities. We have great accents from mostly everywhere around the world with Emirates, Etihad, Ethiopian, as well as Turkish and Qatar. So very good access from their hubs. From wherever you are around the world, you can reach the Seychelles quite easily. In terms of accommodation, we do have a bit of everything for everyone. These are, for example, the Four Seasons on the island of Mahe. We do have these amazing 5-star properties, international brands, with your private pools and private butler. But again, what you must remember is that for the Seychelles, we have a bit of everything for everyone. Whatever your budget, you can find something unique, something special, ranging from these little guest houses, self-catering, little bungalows and chalets and apartments and villas to your 3, 4, and 5-star. And on the 3 main islands, you will find them easily. So a little bit of every budget, you can visit the Seychelles. The environment, which I mentioned earlier, is our most unique asset, I believe. Over 1,000 species of endemic flora and fauna to discover. So for nature lovers, indeed, I would say a museum of nature's finest to discover. From our little green geckos to our tiny little frogs, to the sea turtles, to all the endemic birds and the flowers. So exploring and adventure is definitely part of your holiday. What to do in the Seychelles? So I think this is the theme today, what you can do, or what is one day in the Seychelles look like, and we do have a lot to do. Firstly, I will show you a small video. Hopefully that works. So it's a little bit about the guided tours and what you can see on the island. see a little bit more than the beaches of the Seychelles. So what to do? So we do have amazing excursions. We've got all the companies in place that will take you, for example, half-day tours of Vallée de Mai, boat and bike tours on Ladue, full-day excursions and tours on Mahe. The islands, for example, Cousin, Curieux, and Saint-Pierre, the islands I showed you, Pralin, they do this amazing full-day excursions on catamaran. A full-day safari where you go out and do some snorkeling and explore the underwater world, for example, at Saint-Anne, in the Saint-Anne Marine Park, or a combination of Mahe, Pralin, and Ladue. So all of this is doable. So a lot of excursions and a lot of places to discover while you're in the Seychelles. So again, catamaran is, I would say, the way to go. You can do day cruises, night cruises, or even 5 nights, 8-night cruises. And this you can get to see up to 8-10 islands in one trip. Snorkeling, excellent snorkeling, mostly all year round. Ideally, April, May, and September, October, November. This is where you get the best visibility and a water temperature of about 28 degrees. So why not snorkel and fish as well? So you have that option as well. Diving, amazing diving with all the islands. The dive operators will take you out to some of the best spots. But again, the best diving is on the outer islands, as they have underwater caves and grottos and a lot to discover as well. Fishing is very popular, so why not book a day fishing trip and go out and see what you can catch. And the fly fishing that I mentioned on Alphonse in the Roche, very, very special. And it is said to be a world-class fly fishing out there. Golf, for the golfers, we've got one 18-hole golf course on the island of Pralin, and indeed a championship course, and quite a tough course from what I hear. The walks and trails I've mentioned on Mahe, Pralin, Ladue, Silhouette, all of these have amazing trails that you can go with a guide. And this is where you would really discover the flora and fauna. And from the video, you could see the mystical and beautiful rainforest. Biking on the islands, Ladue is perfect for that. It is the only mode of transportation on the island. So visitors and locals, that's the only way you can get around. So biking is actually very popular. Why not do zip lining on the island of Mahe? We have a zip lining that goes from up the mountains all the way down. So this is a little bit more for the adrenaline junkie. So why not try that? And what is the newest activity we have is skydiving. So again, on the island of Pralin, if you want to again try and see the amazing views and the amazing overview of the island, then skydiving is something for you. And a little bit more relaxed, we've got a little bit of the culture where you can meet the locals. And here you can go to the craft village and do some crafting, make baskets and hats from the locals. It's a beautiful little craft village, and you can see where they make the local products. So this is a little bit more relaxed. Of course, wellness and spa. Most of the resorts have these amazing spas. So basically for relaxation and rejuvenation. And what Seychelles has always been known for, weddings and honeymoon. Indeed, the islands of love, very romantic, and people can get married in the Seychelles, and it is a legal wedding and it's recognized internationally. You can have both your civil and religious wedding as well. So some amazing shots. I would think the backdrops, you are a really spot for choice to take those amazing photos. And again, it's not just for couples and honeymooners, it is a very family-friendly destination. So great for kids. There are so many things for them to discover, the nature, the animals, things that they've never seen anywhere else in the world. And it's very safe for the kids as well. And for the people who want to get away from everything, we've actually just launched our vacation retreat. So why not come and work remotely in the Seychelles for a year and pick your location, pick your accommodation, and just have a retreat, and of course still do some work. So we've launched that this year, and I think it's becoming very, very popular. So just to round off, I've mentioned most of these reasons. What makes Seychelles unique? The amazing flora and fauna, the pristine uncommercialized state of the island, the exclusivity. The people are very friendly. They make you feel at home. They make you feel like part of the family. So, you know, you can go around on your own. It's very safe. No tropical diseases, no dangerous plants and animals. So when you go hiking, you don't need to be afraid of the little spiders and the little insects. So Seychelles is open. We have been open since last year. So all you need to come down to the islands is a negative PCR test, 72 hours before, and then you apply on the travel authorization, and then you can come down to the Seychelles. So no quarantine, no restrictions in movement. So you can do your excursions and do your island hopping, and you don't have to worry about anything. So that was it from me to give you a good overview of the islands and what you can do when you get there. We also have an online training, the SeychellesSuperstar.co.uk. So why not try that, do some modules and become a Seychelles specialist. So thank you very much. And I will hand it over to Sarah. Thank you.
Thank you, Karen. I'm in love. I need to go. I've literally been to Seychelles once and it was just to the airport. So I need to go and discover that because that really looked like fun in the sun to me.
Yes.
Super. Thank you. Many thanks, Karen. So Victoria, are you there? She's on mute. Vic? She'll be telling her husband off because he was I was going to say hoovering the grass, cutting the grass, but oh, she's here.
I'm here. Sorry. I was so busy listening to that amazing presentation on the Seychelles that I kind of had lost my place with my screen and stuff. So looked absolutely amazing. Right. Anyway, let me share the screen. And then I'm going to whisk everybody over to Dominica to finish off with.
Super.
There. So it's been a while since I've been on one of your webinars, so it's really lovely to be back. I hope everybody can see the screen okay. So my name is Victoria and I'm from Paradise Promotions. I just wanted to run over all of the properties that we do feature or represent. So if anybody wanted any more information, as well as Fort Young today in Dominica, we look after Water's Edge Villas in St. Lucia, Bay Gardens in St. Lucia. For those of you that are on from America and Canada, we also look after Tate Rouge, and in the UK, that would be Essential Detail. And then in Barbados, we look after St. Peter's Bay and Port Ferdinand. But today, we are going to talk about Dominica and Fort Young Hotel and Dive Resort. So when you think about the destination of Dominica, it really is, it's kind of like Costa Rica meets the Caribbean. So Dominica is known in the Caribbean as the nature island of the Caribbean. There are so many different adventures you can have both on land and sea. So when you're thinking about fun in the sun, there's just so many different things that you can do. I mean, on the island of Dominica, there are 365 rivers. So you've got one river for every day. There are waterfalls, hot springs, there's walking and hiking. So there's really something on land and sea for everybody. And also Dominica is on the green list as well. So if you did have people looking for a last minute getaway that they wanted to travel this year or festive or beginning of next year, they can book that one with confidence. So let me show you a little bit more about the island. Just on that, I'm going to play you a very short video just to kind of set the scene for Dominica.
Okay, boom, we call it Dominica.
The nature island of the Caribbean. It's rum punch time.
Oh, we call it Dominica.
It is spelled D-O-M-I-N-I-C-A. It is not Dominican Republic. It is pronounced Dominica and is situated between Guadeloupe and Martinique in the Caribbean.
When I think of Dominica, it's all natural. And you can get you could just go to the tree right now and pick a pawpaw and you just eat. You just go to the garden, get a cane, and you make a juice. So it's just lovely. It's just nature. You know, you could get everything from Dominica.
We are Dominica.
We call it Dominica, the nature. They died.
We love Dominica. I hope you love it. You as well.
We call it Dominica.
We call it Dominica.
It's called Dominica.
Call it Dominica.
We call it Dominica.
We call it. We call it Dominica.
It's called Dominica, the nature island.
Nature. You're one with nature.
So there we go. So that's where we are. We're in Dominica. I know everybody now will definitely know where I'm talking about. And so where do you stay when you come to Dominica? So Fort Young Hotel and Dive Resort really is the base camp for Dominica. It's 30 years old, the actual hotel, although the building dates back to 1699 when it was first built. So some of the building is as old as that. But as I say, the hotel has been available since for the last 30 years, and it's a family owned and run property. It's now in a second generation. So it's very, very local. It has a fantastic position right in the heart of the capital of Dominica and also right on the edge of the Caribbean Sea. So you can walk out to all the markets and the bars and the restaurants really, really easily. And when you come back from doing all your tours and adventure activities, you can sit out and look over that beautiful Caribbean Sea, enjoy the pool and just really relax. So it really does offer you the best of both worlds. So they did mention it on the video. It's situated between Martinique and Guadeloupe. But in terms of flying there, the best way is to transfer through either Barbados or Antigua at the moment. We are doing a lot of work behind the scenes to try and get a in-transit desk set up in Barbados, which would make it much, much more seamless for clients to transfer through. We're working both with BA and Virgin to try and set up a connection or a code share with one of the Caribbean islands. So as soon as we've got more information on that, we will reach out to you and let you know. You could also twin it really nicely with St. Lucia. If your clients wanted to maybe go to Dominica first and do the activities, then they would fly into Castries Airport in St. Lucia, have some time in St. Lucia, and then transfer down to the Huanora International Airport in the south to get their return flight back to the UK. So just to reiterate where the resort is in terms of the island, I just put this slide in because I think it's really handy to be able to see that you are literally with a 5 to 20 minute walk from some of the island's activities, or a 10 to 20 minute ride by car or by boat, depending on whether you're doing the land or the sea adventure. So it is an ideal location if you want to get out and explore the island of Dominica. And obviously we saw some of those amazing land adventures on the video, but it really is an abundance of flora and fauna, and very much this is kind of almost what the world was like when time began. So if you've got clients that really need to take some time out and do some mindfulness or wellness, then Dominica is absolutely perfect for that. Bird watching, hiking, hot spas, waterfalls. So it's a fantastic land adventure. But also amazing water adventures as well. And one of the things that we specialize in Dominica is we do have resident sperm whales. So the waters around Dominica are perfect for mothers and calves. They are there all year. And we're very lucky that we have 2 licenses to be able to take clients out to actually swim with the sperm whales. So if you had clients that maybe really wanted to do some kind of USP as well as diving, and they wanted to do swimming with the sperm whales, then this is something that we organize as well. And we have packages that you can book clients onto. They could either do a swimming with the sperm whale package and go out for 6 days. So they'd go out every single day to swim with the sperm whales, or you can mix it up and they can do 3 days swimming with the sperm whales and then 3 days island adventures as well. And in addition to swimming with the sperm whales, Fort Young Hotel and Dive Resort is actually the only hotel in Dominica to actually have a dive shop on property. So we do unlimited shore diving. So right in front of the hotel, we've sunk some cannons down. We have some amazing coral reefs down there, an abundance of life under the water that you can swim down, and that's unlimited. So all of the equipment that you need is unlimited, and you can go out every day if you wanted to and do the shore diving. If you've got clients that want to do their paddy, they can do that from Fort Young as well. And also we have some amazing dives around Dominica that they can go out and do. So you could book clients on either maybe 2 tank dives a day or 3 tank dives a day, depending on what your clients wanted to get out of their holiday. So fantastic for diving as well as the whale watching. So what we've done recently is we thought we want to kind of culminate all of this together and create an amazing all-inclusive package. So we've called our all-inclusive package, all-inclusive island included, because we are really including so much of the island. And you can see here there is something on a Monday, there's something on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. So this is all included in the rate, as well as all the food, drinks as well that your clients would have, breakfast, lunch and dinner. So this really showcases the whole of Dominica to your clients. And of course, they've also got all that unlimited shore diving as well if they want to. And if they wanted to add other things into the itinerary, then we can do more bespoke itineraries and add something else into as well. If they wanted to come and do the swimming with the sperm whales and then add a couple of days all-inclusive island included, then we could do that as well. So we really are very lucky that we can tailor make that for your clients. So I just wanted to go back to the resort a little bit and show you a little bit more of the property itself. As you can see, you're right on the edge of the Caribbean Sea, so fantastic views, lovely place to just sit and relax. They have an amazing restaurant as well, which they've just refurbished, which is here. You can just see a little bit here. I think there's another slide coming up actually. They've also refurbished all of the rooms. So at the moment we have 40 rooms available. They've all been refurbished and they've really brought the island of Dominica into the room. So this is what they've been busy doing during the pandemic. So these rooms are looking really fresh and beautiful. And here's the restaurant. So this is I love this picture. You can see all this natural wood. So the owners of Fort Young also own Secret Bay in Dominica, which you may well have heard of as well. Now, so they've started to bring some of that wood finish and feel from Secret Bay over into Fort Young as well. And they've also really upped their game when it comes to the F&B as well. So they're exceptional with the food and beverage offerings on property. So I also wanted to take this opportunity to let you know that we have just signed up with My Booking Rewards. So we are shortly going to be able to offer a rewards program for any bookings that you make to either Fort Young Hotel and Dive Resort or Secret Bay. And in terms of booking, if you want to make bookings, you can book directly with the hotel, or you can do bookings through tour operators such as Elegant Resorts, If Only, or Carib Tours. If you've got any questions at all on any of the rates, or you'd like any of the rates or details of any offers or booking incentives, then please just come through to me. And I put this slide in just to show you Secret Bay as well, which is the sister property. This is kind of a 6-star villa resort on the other side of the island. It's absolutely stunning. We do have quite a few times where people will maybe come and spend 5 days at Fort Young and do all the adventure side of the island and the diving, and then they'll come up and spend their last few days in complete luxury, just totally relaxing and taking in the views and the scenery at Secret Bay. And that's it. I hope I didn't rush through it too quickly. If you've got any questions, then please just ask them now.
Thank you very much, Vic. No, that was brilliant. And I love that video, the Dominica. We are Dominica. It's brilliant.
Yeah. It's awesome, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a really good video. It must have taken a while to perfect that and get everybody in, all the locals to make it work. It was great.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome.
So
really,
thank you very
good.
much. Yeah, and exciting news about your award program. So yeah, we will
yeah, watch this space. I'm excited to get that up and running as well. So be really, really good.
Excellent. So we'll let you all know as soon as we've got that up live and running. So brilliant. Okay, so we're going to see now question wise. Now, because your presentations, all three of you were really, really thorough today. We haven't got loads of questions. We've got a couple that have come in for Karen. So Fiona's asked, do you know what brand is taking over the banyan tree yet?
So basically, the banyan tree, the owners took it back and they completely just crushed it down and rebuilding from scratch. So for now, we don't know what's the brand that's going to take over the management once it's built. So it's going to take a couple of years to get it back up, but they haven't advised yet who will be taking over. So we need to watch out and see who will it be.
Super, thank you. And also Sheila's asked, does the Seychelles do same-sex marriages?
No, for the moment we don't. I mean, all LGBT couples are accepted on the island. It's very free and open. But for now, the actual official marriage, you are not able to do yet.
Okay, no problem. Can you do a renewal or like a blessing?
Yes, you can do blessings. You can do sort of these kind of things, let's say in a resort, but nothing official, like, signed like with the certificate.
Okay, perfect. Debbie's just put a question in for us. How's the Isle of Man today, Debbie? Can clients hire their own yacht to sail themselves in the Seychelles?
Yes, they can. So we have a bit of options. We've got the bare yachts that the client can hire the whole yacht and, you know, and just do it themselves. Or there's the crude yachts where they get the chef, the captain, the whole shebang, and then they take them out. So both option is available indeed.
Super. And Shamoon, you've asked, great pictures. Can we share the presentation? Now, the presentation will always be, this webinar will be live on mybookingrewards.com. So you can go and view it at any time. If you want copies of the presentations, I'll do a follow-up email shortly after we've finished today. And then if you want a specific presentation, or if you want all of them, just reach out to all of the hosts. They'll be copied in so you can reach out to them individually. So thank you for that one. Okay, so that's the end of the questions. Okay, so we're going to ask you all the questions now. So if everybody can go to chat and just make sure that your drop down says everybody. Okay, Karen, just remind us your prize. And then if you can tell us your question, it's literally the first person with the fastest finger, you get 10 entries into the spin to win that I will do, that will be on Facebook tomorrow.
Okay,
Karen.
so basically our prize is a beautiful the White Company candle home scenting kit, the Seychelles brand, so you can feel a little bit of the Seychelles at home. It's very nice. I love it myself. So the question is, I don't know if it's going to be a bit difficult, but I did, you know, quite a few times on the presentation. What is the name of the island next to Praia that is the home of the giant land tortoises? The name of the island that you can go as day excursion next to Praia.
I know the name of a tortoise.
Yeah, no, okay.
Okay, so
some people have gotten the answer, so it's good. I thought I would have to ask another question.
okay, so the first answer we've got is bird.
No, not correct.
Nope. The second one we've got is la digue.
No, not correct.
No. Third one is Debbie has put IRD.
IRD. I think she was trying to write bird, probably though.
Okay. Mahi?
Nope.
No. Okay. Curious.
That's it. Curious.
Hey, Sarah.
I think it's Sarah. Yes, curious.
Yeah. And
it's
that
a
is
bit
hard to spell.
but it's a bit difficult to spell, but don't worry. But that's the name of the island. Curious. It's the one you can go for the day and go mingle with the giant tortoises. It's their home.
Perfect. Has she spelled it correctly?
No, it's difficult. I don't mind the spelling. We can let go of the spelling.
Excellent.
Even, I have to say, Sarah, even I have problems with that spelling sometimes. So Sarah got it right.
Excellent. Well done, Sarah. I am impressed.
Well done, Sarah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, Ruby.
Oh, okay. So my prize, again, just to recap, is a 3-night stay for 2 people at Tamassa in a standard room. And my question is, where can guests enjoy afternoon tea?
Oh, so we need the name of the restaurant or the bar.
It's gone a bit quiet. I did mention it.
I don't even know this one. It's La something. Le Bars or something like that.
I'm not telling you, it's one of the venues.
I know where it is. I know exactly where it is.
Oh, someone's got it. Margaret Mangy, she got it. The Bee Bar.
The Bee Bar. Excellent.
Congratulations,
well done,
Margaret.
So you entered 10 times, Margaret, into the spin to win. So fingers crossed for you. Okay, so Bee Bar. So everybody's coming out of the Bee Bar now. So yeah, it's the Bee Bar.
I've got a bit worried then.
With a cocktail watching the sundowners. Well, the thing is, I think we associate it with a bar. So we're having to remember a name, and it's the same when you do with islands. It's like you know that there's an island, but trying to remember them. So you're really trying to catch us out this time. You've caught me out on both of them.
It's a great prize, Sarah. I'm not going to give it away.
Excellent. Okay, Victoria.
So I talked a little bit about our new all-inclusive program that we're launching, or we've just launched. Can anyone tell me the name of it?
Oh, this is another one. I don't know. Okay. So the first one we've got is, oh, hang on, Islanding.
Okay, so I think Fiona got the first one like completely right. It's all-inclusive island included. Oh, actually, she put all-inclusive island inclusive. Fiona, I'm sure that was a typo.
Was it a typo, Fiona? Yeah. Super. Right. I'm writing all of your names down. So when I do the spin to win, you will all be with your extra points. Thank you guys for joining us for the Fun in the Sun. It's been really good today, and your presentations have been outstanding. I think we're getting superstars at this global, being around the world and being able to speak to people everywhere. So thank you. Your presentations were great, and I'm sure everybody's thinking exactly the same. So thank you for coming and spending the time with us. And thank you all the agents for joining us. Keep logging your bookings. Don't forget all of the Seychelles properties from Karen, you can log, and Victoria, you can log on myindianoceanrewards.com. Victoria, all of your properties are on My Caribbean Rewards, and I will let you know as soon as we get the individual link for her specific programs. So a massive thank you, everybody, and we will see you all next week. Oh, and one last thing, don't forget any agents that are in Manchester. We've got the Peaks Performance Awards on Wednesday, the 22nd. So if you're in Manchester, come and see us. It's going to be an amazing night full of entertainment. We've got food, drinks, and Darren's going to be on some roller skates. So that's fun in itself.
Thank you. Thank you, Sarah.
Towards the end of the night, it gets a little bit, he falls over. So come and see. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks,
Bye.
everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.